Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a quick video about what's going on with my music, the band's music, and just kind of everything I am participating in music-wise. If you didn't see, I just uploaded 2 videos. They are 2 acoustic songs of mine. They're the top 2 links in the description, and I would really appreciate it if you checked them out and shared them around a bit. I worked really hard on them, and I actually like them, so for me, that's not a normal thing for me to say straight away. Normally it takes me a while to like my songs, but these ones I like. There's a bit going on with me musically, both between my solo music and the band's music, so I feel like I should explain it because I haven't. With the band, we haven't been practicing since the 3rd of December. That was the last time we played together. We had a gig, because where we practice is like the town's Regent Theatre, and a lot of people try and use it for a lot of things. And come Christmas time, it is just constantly Christmas concerts for schools and churches and God knows what. There's just too much going on. And if we'd kept practicing through December, we would have had to, like, pack up our gear every time we went in. After we finished, we'd have to pack it up, and that would mean we'd have to set it up again when we went back in. And it was just going to be far too much hassle for everyone involved. So we decided against practicing. We did try and find somewhere else to start with, but then everyone got busy with Christmas, so it didn't actually end up mattering too much. However, I am excited to get back to band now because we've been off for ages and I want to play with my band again. I am ready. I think we're going back on Wednesday, which is going to be fabulous. I am playing with my capo. The band is still currently working on our EP, and I originally wanted to have it out by the end of January, so the end of this month. I was saying that around October last year. It's not going to be happening. I apologise. It's going to come out more around July time, I think, now. I think that is a good deadline. I think we can achieve that. I'm going to try and stick to that as hard as I can. I'm saying July time, and I'm hoping that I'm saying the truth. We have been offered a studio to record in, but because we don't know how to work all the technology and stuff, we're going to be paying to 1 or 2 guys. I'm not sure what's happening there yet, to like run the technology for us. The only thing is the studio is in Christchurch, which is a 3-hour drive from where we live, so we're going to be having to go stay with my grandparents who live in Christchurch for a week or 2. So it's either going to be happening within the next couple of weeks, which is very unlikely because we can't do it during the school term, and we start school again on the 7th of February. But it's also because birthday on the 26th, so we still have to be in town on the 26th. So I don't think we're going to be recording in January, and if we can't, the next break off school is the first term break, which is we get 2-week breaks to block up. We get 2-week breaks to break up our terms, and the first term break is halfway through April, so we'll be recording then. Once we've got the recorded tracks, there is a lot more to it, but it's not things that are going to delay us too much, hopefully. To pay those people to help us, and to pay to get physical copies made, that's a whole nother thing entirely. I was organising a fundraiser to fund those things, but then it got rained out on the day, and so I've postponed it indefinitely, but now I don't know if we're going to go ahead with that or not, because we're going to go back into school, and then it's going to be back into band school. I'm looking at getting a job, and I don't think I can cope with band school or job and trying to organise the fundraiser because it's quite time consuming. It's quite hard to reach people outside of business hours, which is 9 to 5. And I go to school from like 9 to 3, and then I would either be going to band until 5 or to work until like 8 or something, so I would not have time to do it. I'm not sure what we're doing there. I have been working on a Pledge Me campaign for the band. If you don't know what Pledge Me is, it's a crowdfunding website. I think it's specifically for New Zealand. I'm not sure if people outside of New Zealand can pledge money to it. I'm sure you could try. They have approved our request for a campaign, so now I just need to finish typing it all up and making everything look nice, and then I can send it to them and they can hit publish. I will tell you all when that goes up. With my solo music, for Christmas, I got an iRig, and an iRig was I'm actually using it to record the sound right now, so plugged into the iPad recording all the sound. So I apologise for the sound going weird right now. I got an iRig voice and just a normal iRig, which is on my desk somewhere. So I can record off my guitar directly into the iPad on GarageBand, and I can record vocals nicely, and I have a pop filter as well. I've got a setup right now, and I am working on recording some just acoustic solo-y music. But the thing is, all the songs, like acoustic-y solo-y songs I've written this year, they were all kind of real standalone songs, like they don't have a cohesive sound to them. The 2 songs I've uploaded today, plus 2 more I've been writing, these 4 songs have real cohesive sound to me, and they feel like they belong together on an album. They don't feel like they belong with all the other songs. Rebecca will like punch me if I don't record the other songs that I don't feel like belong on an album. So what I think I'm gonna do is there's these other songs. There's one called Words and Strings, Hold Too Tight, which is actually on my channel because I wrote it about a book, because I'm a total nerd. I'm writing another song about a book. I am honestly such a nerd. There's It's Not Me, It's You. There's that's a fun song. There's Regret Me Yet, and I think there's a couple of others I can't think of right now, but they don't feel cohesive. They don't feel like they belong with anything else. And so what I think I'm going to do is just kind of, I was thinking about this last night. I want to make an EP called Patchwork EP, and that's just going to have all those songs on it that I don't specifically want to do anything with. However, my friends will be like, you need to stop scrapping all the songs you've written up to a point when you hit a point that feels better. Because there's been like a sudden change in my music, and I'm really liking everything I'm writing, and everything feels really cohesive and like it belongs together right now. Like I'm going through a stage where it feels like I'm writing for an album. And I don't know what happened with that switch, but it just did. So I'm happy with what I'm doing right now, but just all these other songs, I don't want to get rid of them, because prior to this point in time, prior to the band, I would write a heap of songs, and then I wouldn't write anything for a while, and then I'd start writing again, but that'd feel so much better than everything I'd written, so I would just throw out whatever notebook I had at that point and scrap everything. This was when I was still learning to write songs. I was like 12, they were all horrific, and I'm kind of glad I threw out the notebooks, but I'm also sad because it would have made a really funny video to go through and read the lyrics because they were terrible. That was also before I could play guitar very well, and before I could write chords to songs and stuff, so it was just lyrics, and I was a terrible singer, and everything was wrong. So I think what I need to do now is, these songs are good songs, I just don't love them as much. They hold a special place in my heart though. Regret Me Yet and Words and Strings, they have a place. So I think I owe it to those songs to record them. So I think, yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's going to be the Patchwork EP, and it's going to be all these songs that just are, that's patchwork. It doesn't belong together. But these other songs I'm writing, these 2 that I've uploaded today, and this one called Bone Deep, and this one called Living a Lie that I'm still working on. I'm in love with Bone Deep. I'm so glad it exists. It sounds conceited because I wrote the song, but I've done my time hating everything I write, and now I'm going to sit back and just relish the fact that I actually like what I'm writing. No one can take that away from me. After that, while I'm doing that, I'm still going to be writing songs, and hopefully they're going to keep up this cohesiveness, and I'll write as many songs that I write that feel like they belong together, and then I'm going to put that into an album. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it cleared things up for anyone that was wondering what was going on. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it around with your friends, because it really helps me out. I swear to God, I'm going to punch someone. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it around with your friends, because it really helps me out. If you really want to help me out, you can subscribe. If you want to be a real pal, then you can go and check out my new songs and share them around if you like, maybe, please. I need to go bath my dog, who is lying outside my door, waiting for me to come and pet him, because I'm the only one home. And then I want to finish writing Bone Deep, because I'm excited about that song. I'll see you later. Goodbye.